Ooh, this is a late one. Sorry, I've been editing the Angels with Scaly Wings wiki, which is now available. Go ahead and give it. God damn it, I haven't even gone on Warframe. I've just been editing the wiki a bit. Whoops! Well, give it a look. Give it a look, it's in a book. Oh no! You can take a sneak peek at Nerd Town City. That's Raukhaus. Patapon Discord, so give them a Patapon money. They actually decided to undo their little shit, so there you go. Shh. Guess what I accidentally closed. Ah, this is not supposed to be here. Where? I thought I opened Anna 5. Not Bryce 1, Anna 5. Okay, I didn't expect you to start making noise. What's going on? Hey. Oh, office. I don't give a shit. Ah, man, that's true. Also, just, I've been on the wiki too much. I don't have much to say. I should have just stuck to Okami and just been like, this is my community service, but I still want to do translation because I want to get this done. Preferably before the thing happens, which is not going to fucking happen unless I put some pedal to the fucking metal. Someone else is also doing a lot of work in the wiki. That's impressive. But this is my domain. Whoops! Oh yeah, I looked that up. I had to look up what kind of doctor Anna was. She's a doctor of pharmacy. Because she blows! So, I like how someone was like, Anna cares about... No, she doesn't. Anna doesn't care about the greater good. Anna's about herself, first and foremost. It doesn't fucking matter. She mostly went to the cancer research because of herself. It's strongly implied that she doesn't give a shit about anyone else. Like the way she acts, the way she talks about others, the way she disregards everyone. She doesn't care about anyone. She just cares about herself. And she doesn't even care about reputation. Reputation is hollow. She literally stopped caring about all the trophies she was given. At that point, the common good just... Whoop! That wiki's gonna be something else. Ugh. Now I have to get involved in wiki chats. I have to establish myself as a strong personality to get involved with the sequel. You might be sitting there going, well, you're not going to be involved with it. No, oh boy. Oh boy! I mean, if anyone has any right to judge on anything, it should be me. Like, I've been through this game so many fucking times by now. Ugh! I like this a lot. I also like that the player doesn't even mention that the city's streets are empty. This still takes a few minutes, so what the hell's the timeline here? It's kind of interesting that she's a celebrity, considering we don't really know that many scientists ourselves. What do we have? We have, Dawkins, and people tend to shit on him, too. It's kind of a mess. Your character's like, it's beginning! I like to imagine that you're just pointing at him, it's beginning! Don't look at me! I'm just taking a dump on the floor. Here's something nice and soppy. I suddenly heard a rocket that shot into the air and painted a beautiful explosion of color on the black canvas of the sky. Might as well have the player character fucking kerfuffle it out. Ba-da-ba-ba-da, kerfuffle. I love the word kerfuffle. Oh, I just realized this text is going to show up like 5 times. Oh, man. Come on, Judgment, really? I don't want to play Judgment. Whatever. It's a good song, though, for like the final big old bout. Kind of weird that they kept this. Like, maybe I'm just optimizing things a little too hard here, but there's a lot of calls you could do. Although then you have to fucking fix them all. No, actually, you just need to put in return. Return returns you to wherever you made the call from. As long as you don't ever naturally loop into it, you're fine. And even then, you could just put it somewhere as like the natural text and have everything else pop out. But then there's, I don't know what it does if you encounter a return without something to return to. So I want to point out, by the way, the evil ending is a perfect ending, since you technically win without killing Reza. Like, there's nothing stopping your character from being nice and just using the gun. The gun is a plot hole that's brought up. You get it in 2 places, Bryce's good ending and the neutral ending. So, the gun is very clearly somewhere in the loop. And yet, some fucking reason your character never bothers to use it, even though it's clearly an effective tool in solving the problem. I just want to see what happens in those timelines, because that's a very good question. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's bullshit. But explaining that would be great. Like, Izumi is like, you shot a fucking gun. Like, you weren't supposed to have one, and it is also Reza's gun. Like, the amount of questions this raises is insane. Then again, the fact that you bring everyone together and they all have time memories. You know, at that point, I don't think it matters anymore. I like how Anna's like, I don't care. I don't care. The fact that she tries to get help and Maverick is there every single time says something. Like, there are very few things that happen as consistently as Maverick just kind of being there. It's a good question. Why is Maverick there in so many endings? Izumi doesn't show up for the neutral ending until the ending. And she does show up at the evil ending. She shows up for every other one, I think. So that makes the neutral and evil ending very strangely out of the canon in a way. Especially since Maverick doesn't show up either. Nice fireworks, though. Like, the timing is insane. Like, you're just in time. Don't forget, just in time. Time cop. If you ever get just in time on your ass, you better make your escape just in time! Change it a bit because this does not translate well. You have to stop him. This isn't my responsibility. It's just kind of emphasizing Anna's... Like, the fucker says, like, Anna cares about... No. If Anna gave a shit about the greater responsibility, she'd have more reservations about this than just saying, fuck you. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy the fireworks. This line, of all lines, condemns her the most. Like, what the fuck does Anna have to give a shit about him? There's two targets. Logically speaking, you have the advantage. You have a fire-breathing dragon who could probably run up to him according to the knife fight rule. Just don't use a gun in a knife fight if the person's close enough to stab you. Like, all circumstances, Anna has the advantage and should not be giving a shit. I like our first inclination is you're gonna fight him. Let's go fuck it. I mean, this is a great plan. Like, you have a gun. You could have a gun, which, again, kind of fucks up every possible ending if you have a gun. Just having it on you changes the context, because those things could fire by accident or sit in your butt and you have a sore ass all the time. You're like, ah, my butt! Why am I keeping this gun? Like, where are your pockets? Does your character just have a giant trench coat? Like that guy in what was it, Jack Orlando? His giant trench coat with inventory items, and that's why you can keep everything with you. Now that I think about it, everyone except Remy is actually fast enough to be able to get help in a reasonable time. Like I say, let's go! What? Okay, okay, so this is gonna pop up somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's just actually scrolling up. Now I gotta look up all the return functions. Lorm, good ending. Bryce, good ending. Oh, wow! There are really few skips. There's a couple, but not many. Yeah. There's not many. Oh, cool. So I guess originally you were able to name your save file like this. Or something like that. That's neat. Neat! Also, call function here, but not an end statement. Man, Anna, you took forever. I don't think they could just appear next to you, so I'm just gonna say I noticed they were next to me. Because it's kind of a God mode thing to say, oh, there, I saw them. I saw these people fucking behind me. I mean, Anna's a bitch, and Maverick's an asshole. This is probably the most traitorous ending. Like, at least Bryce is like... Bryce would probably be like, hey, if we can talk this out. Like, admit it. This is the biggest fuck you ending possible. At least Remy's a doofus. Traitor! I'm like, oh, Andy, I'm scared. Why is Anna so sad? Anna, this is like your big moment to shine. This line is so condemning. I thought there was a shred of humanity left within you. That's a very interesting line for Reza to say, as it kind of implies that he thinks that you're just kind of an asshole now. Which, considering you invited two assholes, does make sense. That's interesting. Why is this... Oh, I get it. Yeah, they changed up the shake. Kind of weird they did that. I like how Izumi isn't here. Yeah, she pops into frame here. This line gets very much ignored for no specific reason. Like, everyone in most circumstances just kind of ignores Izumi's involvement in all this. Which makes sense, since she's kind of a... Like, Izumi is the ultimate curveball. Reza doesn't know about Izumi, no one knows except you. And the dragons are like, what the fuck is Izumi? What's an Izumi? What's a video game? The fact that he knows this, though, is very interesting. Although I guess he would logically puzzle that out since, like, oh, that's a human I know. No, actually, that corporate property resident, you're trespassing. I think I'm going to stop soon. I just don't have the energy. Hey, we did 20 minutes and at least 200 lines, I guess. So here's a big thing to say. This line, I think, is a great line to start talking about something. You could split this up into 3 different text boxes, or 2. You could have, who the fuck are you? Freeze. And then you could have another one that says, I said freeze. Or have this be, and depending on how you do that, shows how desperate someone is. Like, if he says them all in the same text box, there's no timing to this. But if you put him like, freeze, I said freeze, it makes him sound stern, and like, get down on the ground. But if you have him say, who the fuck are you? Freeze. And then later says, I said freeze, shows that he's losing control of the situation. Like, you can do a lot with the context of the mechanics in which something is read. Creator, wink wink, nudge nudge, hint hint, nudge nudge, big nudge, spankety spankety. Which apparently is a reference to Japanese people spanking their butt like that imp. Oh, I can't believe believe I was sassed by an imp. Oh! Unfortunately, I don't know a good term for freeze. Because, yeah, it all just translates. Yeah. I think I got a good one, though. I think around here it's going to have to do the breach, because at this point Anna's going to get involved. Yep, there you go. Next time, Anna's bad ending. Prepare to get sad. Sorry for being loud, but oh man, that was not good for my throat. Ooh. Ooh.